What's up, Buttercup?
Hey, what's going on?
This motley crew we got up here, guys.
Yo, what's up? Hi.
What up? Party in the van tonight. It was hard fitting all of y'all in here. I got them sitting everywhere. They're up front. They're sitting up in the closet.
It's kind of cold in here.
I'm sitting up on the cat scratch.
I'm driving this thing.
Right on. Right on.
I got the head.
What is going on YouTube out there in the chat? I am trying to say hello to everybody. Edisel Dupet, Panay Rancher in Texas. Elsmar ASMR, hello. Meant to be RVing's in the house, and she's in the van. Nice. Mary Jones, hello. Thin Blue Lane, hello. RV Weekends, Kaylee. Let's see. Deb Hart, hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Scrolling on. My YouTube's not working, so I'm going off of here. Patty B, what's up, lady? Thanks for being here. Ava, she is also in the van. I love it when they're. Whoa, Nellie's in the van too. Holy moly, you guys got some clones going on. Van Life with Gina, I'm in the van. Hey. Sweet. Gracie Seeking Adventure, she's in the van. There you go. James Catniece, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you. Mellow Nomadic Adventures in the van also. I'm telling you. Where RV stand? What's going on? Desert Adventures in Arizona. Land Cloud Adventures. Bend over. Oh, I gotcha. What? That's good. Bend over. That's like Lemmy. I won't say it. Mo Bang for your bucks. What's going on? Nice to see you. You got room in your van? We might have to move over that way. Ron C. Desert Adventures in Arizona. Time for exploring. We got a house full tonight. Rocking YouTube. And if you guys don't know, these guys up here with me, let's introduce them. Right next to me is Meant to be RVing, Mike and Teresa. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Glad to be here.
Mike and Teresa's in the house.
Yeah, and they are wild. You got to watch them. You got to watch them. They're known to get up and just bust a move right in front of you. We got Lucy over here with Whoa Nellie Adventures. What's up, Lucy? Right on. And down below me here is Be Ready Today, Brian from Be Ready Today.
Hello.
Hey, Ryan.
And we got a true dancer. I've seen her moves on other channels. Ava Potterfield and Friends. What's going on, Ava? Yeah, buddy. Marshall from Mellow Nomadic Adventures. He had a great live today. What's up, guy? He's a young channel. He's coming along very well. This guy is. He's moving right on up the steps. And then we got a non-content creator. We got Gracie Seeking Adventure right here. If you guys know her, you see her in the chat.
Gracie.
That's right, Gracie. And then we have this bachelor that's going to be on a dating show here pretty soon.
Yeah.
And did his,
Life rocks.
yeah, and his live show was rocking it today, man. That was excellent. I loved it.
Amazing. It was amazing. It was
Yes.
like a roller coaster ride.
I know. I can tell by your face. You're like, oh, Lordy.
Dating show. When is that going to happen?
Oh, yeah, the dating show. When is that going to happen, Ray?
This Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time. 7.
Where?
Right after
Van
my
Beat and
show.
Travis.
Yep. We're going to be
I'm
rating
going to
that show.
Channel.
Yeah.
And we got
Oh, yeah,
30
should be
and a
fun.
wake up in here. Hello. How are you? Thanks for being here, my friend. Mad Chad, what's going on? Let's see. I seen some our epic RV adventure. Man, I've missed you. What's going on, my music brother? What's going down? Shanna Craft. Oh, my goodness. Naj is in here. Redheaded Riding Hood family member. What's going on? All right, guys. So I don't know if you guys read the description, but YouTube did a movie or a documentary. It's called A Day in the Life. And to enter your video into that documentary, you had to answer 4 questions. So tonight, these guys will answer the 4 questions. And if you guys would like to answer them, just go ahead and put your answers in the chat. And we're going to take our time and try to read them. And we'll just communicate, hang out, and have some fun, and see if we can get to know these guys a little bit better. And if you guys don't know them, I got the links in the description below, and the links are also in my stream elements. And if you can't find one of their channels, ask a mod; they will find it for you. So we'll get started here. If you guys are all ready, are you guys
Do
ready?
it.
Ready?
I don't see any fear. I don't think they're that scared of these questions. I don't see the fear in it. So the first question is going to be, what do you fear? And I think I'll ask Mint to be. We're just going to go in the order I introduced you guys. Mint to be RVing. So I'm going to get 2 for the price of 1.
Lord.
Yeah. So Mike and Teresa, what do you fear?
And I can't speak for him, but for me, I think one of my biggest fears, and after having so much loss and stuff in my life, I fear of losing things that I love. Things that I think that's my biggest fear. I don't have fears so much as, height and insects and stuff.
Right.
I think my greatest fear is more the loss of things that I love.
That's a good one. That's a tough one. I think a lot of us fear that.
How am I supposed to top that?
Well,
I'm down here.
You might fear Teresa kicking you in the shin. Answer.
I fear when the wife's not happy.
Good one.
That's a really good answer.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's a smart man right there.
Kathleen Klein says, fear Tim. Is that what you're saying, Tim? Oh, no, she's saying hi to Tim. I thought you said you feared Tim. That's not good. I seen somebody say fear dying. Let's see what else they got going on here. I think that was the only one that answered a question in there.
No, our epic RV adventures said, I fear my wife and van life with Gina.
Oh. You know I love you, brother. Don't be fearing on me. Don't be fearing on me. So, Miss Lucy, what's your answer to that question?
Mine was pretty much just like Teresa. I'm a mom, so I fear losing the things I love. And that includes my family, my children, Brian. So, yeah, losing the things I love. She took the words right out of my mouth.
And I kind of agree with you guys on that. My fear, though, is not of dying, but my fear is of leaving my child behind, not knowing, I'm not here for her. She's grown, but, I felt better being here for her. That would be my fear on that is that's what I would fear, I think. But, all right, Brian, you're on the hot seat.
Oh, do I have to?
You're not.
Well, there are a couple of things that I fear. One of the things that I fear, and this is really important to me, is, and I don't want to sound preachy, but coming before God and not doing what He has asked me to do. And that is a great fear, and it's tough. Because you gotta, you gotta do it, and it presses upon your heart, Another fear that I have is being in an open space without any clothes on.
No way. I had to reevaluate that. What are we feeling?
Coming from the guy wearing
If it's, it will be like cold.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm being ready today. Good night.
Holy moly. I did not expect that from Brian there. Wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm a preacher.
That was great. That was
if you
great.
like that, go visit his Prepper Faith Corner.
There you go. That's what I'm telling you.
Plug it in for you, Brian.
Now I know why sometimes he does it just with the voice and you don't
Yeah.
see him.
Because it's cold outside.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Mad Shaz says you just made it weird. He just made it weird. All right, Ava, we're rolling around to you. What do you fear, my friend?
One of my biggest fears is the dark.
The dark.
The
That's a good
dark.
answer.
My whole life, I've been traumatized by the dark.
Wow.
So, like when you walk outside your house at night and it's dark, you walk really slow away from the light. When you get out there, you turn around, you run back. That's what I do.
Or I just don't go.
Forget it. I'm not going. I'm out. I fear the dark. I fear the dark, but not in the city. I fear the dark if I was out in the woods more than because I can't see if a bear's sneaking up on me. But all right, Mellow Nomadic Adventures, Marshall. What you got?
What's up?
What you fear? What you fear, my friend?
Well, I'm kind of like some of the others. I don't really like bugs and snakes. They don't really stuff like that doesn't bother me. But just having a fear of like thinking about the end of life and when it's my time to go, not having any kind of anyone around me or left around me.
Right.
That's a fear, you know, just dying alone, basically, I guess you could say.
Yes. I totally understand.
Gotta have that martini and slide in sideways.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, and I totally get that. Being a caregiver, I've taken care of hospice a lot, and being there with somebody when they passes, you don't want them to be alone because that is a fear of passing alone, I think, and I totally get that. I feel that for sure. All right, Gracie, it snuck right up on you here.
Gracie.
Hey, what's up? So I used to think about dying alone, but then I've heard too many near-death experiences, people who've had near-death experiences. And, you know, I really believe that those who have gone before us come down to help us make our transition. So I don't have a fear of death anymore. What my fear is that I'm going to run out of time to do everything that I want to do.
Mhm.
And old age will creep up on me, like, you know, it already like 62 going on 63 is like I'm going, all right, you know, maybe 20, 30 more years. There's a lot I want to do.
I can relate to that totally.
Going to be able to do it.
I can totally relate to that one. Running out of time, and not doing what you want to do, you know, before that happens. All right, Ray, the youngin' in here.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Oh yeah.
Well, this Saturday I have a little fear of going on a show on this dating game coming up here pretty soon. but besides that, tequila will help me with that. And
your partner's waiting.
Where's my bottle?
Where's that bottle head? Dang it!
No, but my biggest fear is dying before I live. Dying before I live to check off all my bucket lists. I have a huge bucket list, and even since YouTube, watching you guys' videos, my bucket list has gone bigger, right? So I have a lot more things I want to do. So dying before I live to see my son grow up, dying before, you know, I live to check off all those things I, you know, want to do before I die. So yeah, that is a big one. I totally get that one. I can feel that one for sure. Yeah. All right, round two. The second question is, what brings you joy at Mike and Teresa?
Do you want to do that first before me? What brings you joy, or you want me to say what brings me joy?
A happy wife.
Well, mine pretty simple as far as what brings me joy. And I mean, for me, that kind of comes back with the peace and grace that God has placed into my heart to be able to appreciate just the simple things in life, whether it's the birth of a child, even just watching somebody help somebody who's in need, just really, those kind of things bring me joy. Being here even with everybody on here, and that we can be here for each other in each other's times of need, those things bring me joy.
Right.
Just so many different things like that. I mean, that's basically for me. And
My joy, I'm going to say my joy is just waking up every morning knowing that I made it through another night.
And that's exactly what I said to somebody the other day. I said that would be my answer, just waking up. Just to wake up. That's a perfect answer. Hello, everybody that just came in the chat. I just seen Mayhem RV, Daisy Dixon USA. Hello, guys. If I miss you coming in, I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to catch up. Terrace, hello. Mike, hello. So if I miss you guys, know that I love you. It's not purposely trying to miss you. And hello, Facebook. We got somebody in here on Facebook. What is going on? Solex, hello. Daisy Dixon, thank you for the super sticker.
Yeah.
All right, Lucy, we're on to you. What brings you joy?
Real quick, I saw somebody in the chat asking, what are the 4 questions again?
Okay. We're on the second one. It's what brings you joy. The third one is what would you change if you could? And the fourth one is what's in your pocket. That's the one I'm waiting on. We're going to find out who's wearing pants and who ain't. So that's the 4 questions. I have it. See, Desert Adventure. I am at peace, and if time comes tomorrow, I would be. There you go. That's the way to live. Desert Adventures. That is the way to live, my friend. We got 50 in the house. 1 from Facebook. What is going on YouTube? All right, Lucy, what's that answer, lady?
When I see a child discover something for the first time, that joy, that awe that they have, when I see that gives me joy. It's that true unconditional experience that they're going through, and I try to capture that whenever I can. So when I'm out on the road, or I'm walking down the street, or I'm even driving in my car, I try to reflect on that awe that a child has that gives them joy. I try to capture. So to me, what a child sees for the first time, that gives me joy.
And Lucy, what you say when you're out there like you are, and I think most of everybody who's traveling and stuff, and you do go to those places and you see those different amazing things, it's like looking at things as a child again.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly. And I think that's the reason I like to travel so much and explore new different places, is because that's what brings me joy.
Right. I see Kelly Crawford, I got you. Okay, thank you for coming in, hon. You know what? Seeing a baby just grab their foot for the first time and put in their mouth, how excited they get about that. I think that is a lot of joy. That's awesome. Putting their hand in their mouth. Oh my God, this is a hand, I've had enough to drink before that I found joy in that too. So yeah, I miss my mouth with a glass, but my fist is in it. There we go. All right. Be ready today, Brian. What brings you joy?
I was going to say, I'm prepared to say that helping people brings me joy. But, to Lucy's point, a laughing little baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's just...
There's nothing like it.
It's pure.
You're right. There's nothing like it. It's like, it's like being, regardless of how you feel, or regardless of how you are thinking, the giggling, laughter of a little baby is just like, It's joy, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
You ever seen those little memes or whatever, like, you push on it like on Facebook, and it just be a little kid giggling? Dude, I can't stop pushing it. I'm like, yes, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Yes, I remember my son when he was born. He's 30 now. But it's just, regardless of how you feel, it's just that giggle, and then the burst. It's just,
It is. It's
total joy.
Patty B says she did a $5 super chat. Now there'll be something empty in their pockets before you get them with that question. Patty B, I love you, lady. I love you. Hello, Van Man Cat. Van Man Cat is in the house. What's up, Miles? Nice to see you. RV Weekends, thank you so much for the $5 super. Yeah, where are you at? I thought you were supposed to be up here, Robert. Oh, you need a link? Oh, I emailed it to you. We're going to have to catch him up. I knew I was missing somebody.
Yeah, Robert.
All right, this is for you, RV Weekends. There is the link for you, my friend. We'll catch him up. All right, Ava, what brings you joy?
Music.
Yeah.
We are musicians, and before I met my husband, I came down with lupus. Which really took me out for a while. And so my music was what got me up and going again. And when I was no longer able to work because of my lupus, I started teaching music lessons. And so part of my joy with music is music, of course, can just lift your spirits.
Yes.
But to get to make music with my husband as something we can do together and enjoy. And also when I'm working with, here come the kids again, when I'm working with the kids, just to see the discovery in their hands because we feel their instrument, and then we go over all the parts of it. We really explore it. And then when they finally can play their first tune and they're just so happy, and it just brings me joy.
I feel you on music totally. Anybody that knows me knows music touches me, and it's like it can change my mood. Music can change exactly what I'm feeling totally.
Yep.
And, that's what I love about it, is kind of it controlling.
And Daisy in the chat says that she has lupus too. And and agrees with music.
And Renee Dose Rider says the first ride in the woods on my motorcycle in spring.
Wow.
The Music Crochet, hello, thank you so much. Hey Gina, this is Dana, aka Triple C. What's up, Triple C? I love you so much. Keep up the amazing fun. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. And it's always a pleasure to see you. All right, Marshall. We got Robert up here. Let me get him shouted out. This is RV Weekends. Robert, he's a little late. We're going to catch him up on both questions after we get to him. So he'll have to answer too. You'll be on your own, Robert. Yeah. And if you guys don't know RV Weekends, be sure and check him out. The link is in the description below, just like all these other lovely people up here with me. So be sure and check his channel out. All right, Marshall, what brings you joy, brother? Marshall?
Silence.
Can you hear me? I switched to a microphone.
Okay.
There you go.
Hello?
Hey, Quebec.
I can hear you.
And then Dan.
And Dan the Mountain Man. Hello.
So for me, what really brings me joy is time with family.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of feel that. Spending time with the family is always fun. Always fun. My family's very small, but I just love being with the grandkids and my daughter. It's nothing like it. That's the best feeling in the world for sure. All right, Gracie, moving on to you. What brings you joy?
Gracie!
In the deep blue sea.
Huh?
Joy to you and me.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
To the world.
There you go. There you go.
So actually, my family, my grandkids, my grandbabies, you know how much I love my grandbabies.
Oh yeah.
My grandkids.
Yes. That they bring me joy.
Hanging out with friends, watching the ocean. I mean, just living in the moment.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Mary Jones says what brings her joy is seeing my best friend of 46 years. She calls me Sunshine. I call her Ladybug. Aw.
That's awesome.
That is way awesome to have friendships like that. That's great. All right, VanLifeRock. Now I know what brings you joy. You're going to be on the dating game.
Joy, fear, anxiety, stress.
So the question is, what brings me joy, right? And the way I approach the question is, why do I have to wait for things to bring me joy when I could choose to have a mindset to find joy in everything that I do?
There you go.
Whatever, if I'm taking out the trash, if I'm going to the grocery store, if I'm visiting friends, I'm going to find joy in every single thing I do. And that's just a choice I make.
Wow.
That's
like
So not
I like
find,
that.
but find.
The young man
Cat.
drops knowledge.
Yes. Van Man Cat, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Daisy Dixon, thank you so much. You guys are amazing people. All of you all are amazing. I knew VanLifeRocks would come up with something like that because I just knew it. That was
It's been my word for the last 5 years. It's something that
Wow.
I decided, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to find
That's
joy
awesome.
no matter what I do. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. I like what he says. He always takes responsibility for something. If you watch him, it's my fault. It's my
Everything's my fault.
Everything's my fault. I'm just like, oh my goodness. All right, Robert, we snuck you in the basement here. What is going on? What's up?
Hey, am I the only one that had to pay $5 to get in here?
Yep.
I emailed you a link.
I know it just didn't work for me. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got to catch you up. The first question is, what do you fear?
All right, I got a serious one and a fun one. So the fun one is going to be anywhere barefoot with a cockroach running around the floor.
Well, you're in Florida. I have seen cockroaches in Florida. I run from them.
Yeah.
That's why he thought of cockroaches. He lives in Florida.
That's right. If I don't have shoes on and I see a cockroach, that scares me to death.
But don't the cockroaches in Florida create sound waves?
Yes.
Because they're this big.
You can hear them flying. Yes, you can hear them flying at night, and you can hear them running on the floor at night.
Oh. Maybe
But
I should change my answer to cockroaches.
But on a serious note, kind of along the lines with Brian, the
I
thing
thought
that
that was the serious sound.
no, that one was light. The seriousness is when I die and I face my Lord and Savior, I just want him to be happy with what I've done.
Yeah.
So the fear is if he's not happy with me, that would be pretty scary.
Oh, there you go. That's kind of what Be Ready was on too. That was kind of what Brian said. Redhead writing says, "Oh my God, they fly."
They do fly.
Oh, they fly. Oh.
Yes, they do fly. Yeah, matter of fact, if you're anywhere near them, they fly at you for whatever reason.
Oh
You got to,
right.
You're doing that, trying to get them away from you.
Hello, Diana Brianne Fairchild. Thank you for coming in.
Well,
oh my God, they fly. That's what I'm picturing. This.
I know, right?
when I used to drive truck, I was in Kissimmee, Florida, parked at a truck stop, and I looked outside, and there was freaking beetles that long everywhere. I'm like, how am I going to get to the truck stop? I just went on to the next truck stop.
We get mole crickets, and they're pretty bad.
Well,
crickets. What are
you
those?
pull the legs off them and fry them up. Beetles are protein.
Protein.
Now, if I was answering questions and they said, "What do you fear?" I'd say, "I fear eating at Brian's house on cricket night."
Oh, you won't starve.
Puts a whole new meaning to being prepared, guys. That's what his channel's about, being prepping and prepper faith. There you go. Oh my goodness. All right. And so
what brings me joy, I'm going to flip it and do the serious one first. What brings me joy is sharing my faith with someone and they believe it. You know,
you go.
That brings me joy.
Wow.
But on the funner thing is I had a grandson that I knew from birth till 5, and he called me Whoa, and nothing was more important than Whoa. When Whoa was in the room, it was all about Whoa. And everybody was jealous because no matter what, Whoa was at the top of the food chain when it came to him.
Awesome. Awesome.
I actually created his own YouTube channel just for him, so when we're not together, he can watch Whoa.
There you go.
Nice.
Whoa. That's awesome. All right, guys. I'm gonna play a little trailer real quick of channel members, so all of us can grab that drink that give us the courage to answer these questions. Just kidding. So here we go with a little trailer.
No, you're not.
Love your choice of music.
All right, I got a
That
second
was
one
grooving.
I got a second
still
one we'll play.
grooving.
I got a second one playing. Yeah, I was dancing. I was dancing off in front of the van. I looked back to see what I know what the last name is, so I ran back up here. But I'll play that second one a little bit. It's a little different music. But all right, so we're going to move on to the third question. I hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Share this
Yes.
out if you can. Give it a thumbs up. And 30 and awake saying or smiling at Kaylee, it looks like. I can't see it. I don't have my glasses. Whatever you're saying there. What's up, 30 and awake?
You want to borrow my readers?
Yeah, if you can hand them through, I'd take them.
Oh, Patty B said, I lived in Florida. The roaches were so big they wore saddles.
Oh my God.
It's an 8-second ride. New Horizons, hello, and Linda Barker, hello.
Hello.
I wonder, can you eat the roaches? Nah.
I don't know. Hey, we can can them.
Heat fry them and put them in chocolate. You could eat them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I had me some buffalo meat stew or buffalo meat chili today. It was good. It was good. All right. Give Teresa from Meant to Be RVing a hard one. Laugh out loud. New Horizon said. Give her a hard time. All right. Meant to Be RVing. You guys are up for the third question. What would you change if you could?
What would I change if I could? I think it would probably be. What would I change if I could?
Hey, I'd put Trump back in office.
Oh! No politics.
Oh, man, that was below the belt.
Yeah, you're gonna lose some viewers now.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I love Mike no matter who Mike loves. That's all good.
Well, he loves
Speak your
Chris
mind,
Russell
brother.
stuff.
Speak your mind.
I did.
No politics, man. No politics. We're not going there.
That's right.
I don't care. But it don't matter, politic or not. It don't matter. I think we all should be able to have the right to love who we want to love.
That's
right.
You
That's
know, that's
right.
what I love Jason Momoa, and I think he should be president. I mentioned the name in this chat. You guys always wonder if I'm going to mention his name, and I will find a way to mention that man's name if I can. So, Jason, voting for you, brother.
You're awesome, Gina. You're awesome.
All right. Now, Teresa, did you answer, or I missed that? Because that whole Trump thing threw me under the... I was like, what?
I know, right? That's a hard no.
And right. All right. No, I would say to probably, oh gosh, I don't know. What would I change?
See you later, Odin Block.
Actually be stronger than I appear sometimes. You know, I think sometimes we just put on that face sometime and strength. And if I could just be as strong, I think that's one of the things for me. And do you have a second answer?
He's thinking, man, I wish I'd take that answer back I gave first. Oh, Lordy.
I would change the no.
Right on. Well, I mean, if I could change anything, I would. I wish I could have had a Ford step van instead of a Chevy step van. That's probably I'd change.
Oh boy.
Oh, now that should get some uproars up in
Yeah,
here.
there you go.
Yeah, that should get some uproars. All right, Lucy, what would you change if you could?
Well, if it's for just me personally, nothing, because I believe I'm where I should be.
There you go.
Yes.
Good answer.
Yeah.
But as far as the world goes, I would like to see people love each other rather than hate each other. That's what I'd change.
There you go. I got you.
Right. That's a great answer.
That's a good answer. Very good answer.
Yeah.
I'll have to agree with that. So we're going to slide in over here to Be Ready Today. What would you change if you could, brother?
Woo! So right. So, but one of the things that I would change, you know, if I had a chance, you know, I'm approaching 60. And if I had to do it over again, I would change how I looked at finances.
Oh.
And that's getting deep, you know, because my bones are hurting, my mind is hurting, you know, and I really would love to be able to retire right now with my wife and my doggies and just like jump into an RV and just ride. And I'm not trying to be funny here. I mean, truly serious, you know.
Well, that's truly born to be mild. I want to get in my RV and ride. Mild.
I don't want a Harley. I want an RV. You know, that's the one thing that, you know, if I had to do it over, I would change.
Hello, Lori's RV Life. Thank you for coming in. That's a good one too. That's a good one. Yeah, I would change that for me too, I think. All right, Ava, you're on the hot seat, darling.
Ava.
Well, when I pondered this question, I thought about me personally. What would I change? And for me, it would be to meet my husband way sooner.
Oh, there you go.
Way sooner.
That's a
Because
good one.
I now have acceptance, unconditional love, and support. And oh my gosh,
Right.
what a changer that would have been.
That is the perfect answer. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Desert Adventures, thank you for coming in. I love that answer. That's perfect. For me, it would. If I could change anything right now, I would change I can't get this wrapper off the top of this bottle, so I can open it.
Use the knife. Use the serrated knife and just like shear it like that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
We've seen that happen.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Right on. All right, Marshall, what would you change if you could?
So I took this question like, what would I change about myself, I guess. And I would want, if I could go back, I would want to pay more attention and be more focused when I was younger.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Because I feel like I kind of goofed around for at least a decade in my 20s, and I could have been a lot more productive. So.
Hey, you know, most guys don't grow up till they hit at least 40, so don't stress it.
30.
Yeah.
That's right.
40.
Yeah,
Good
I don't
night,
think I'm close to
Steve.
growing up.
So wait a minute.
I think the
I
best
was
race would be Marshall. Don't wait until you get gray hair.
there. You go.
You know, that's the race.
It's already in there. It's hard to see on camera.
Well, and when I was picking this pen, I was trying to pick ages, and so who's, if you guys don't mind me asking, who's the youngest in here?
45.
Probably Ray.
45.
Ray.
Marshall.
How old are you, Marshall?
I'm 43.
Okay, so 43. And who is
45.
the oldest in here?
I'm 62.
Wow.
61.
Ooh.
Gracie, you got it
Wow.
here.
Wow.
I got the oldest and the youngest on the bottom row there. And you know what? It's the two wildest of the bunch.
You did learn, right, Gracie? Girls just want to have
Have
fun.
fun.
That's right.
That's right. And Ray is about to learn that on dating night tomorrow night.
The hard way.
I can't wait to watch that.
I know
Ray,
that's
how
going to
old
be
are you?
good.
How old
What's
are
that?
you, Ray?
I'm 45. 4 or
Nice.
5.
Okay.
Cool.
I didn't
Marshall
believe he
and
was
Ray are
45.
both 45.
No, Marshall's 40.
Oh, okay, Marshall.
43.
43. Okay.
40, 45, 46, 47 is when the light bulb went off with me, and it was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Really?
That's great. That's great. All right, Gracie, what would you change if you could?
Well, this is a tough one for me.
Uh-oh.
So I have a 37-year-old. I have two children. One is 31. He's a Marine, and he's the one that's him and his family are stationed in Okinawa. But I have a 37-year-old daughter who chose homelessness. And I mean, living in a tent, homelessness. And I wished I could go back 5 years ago and see that she was going in that direction and change that.
Well, that is a good thing to want to change, and I'm sorry that touched a nerve on you there, my friend.
No, it's not that it touched a nerve. I'm just being honest and real. If I could change anything, it would be her direction she took 5 years ago. Because up until then, she was the breadwinner of her family.
Right.
You know.
Grace, I'm going to put you on our prayer list.
Okay,
thank today, you. Prep a page on a prayer list.
Just doing.
Amen.
Her name is Jennifer. So yeah, she sent.
Hello, Joy Bless Life. Hello, thank you for being here. Good night, Victoria May.
Good night, Victoria.
So that
not to bring a downer to the group or anything, but I'm just being honest and real. If I could,
no, that's what I want. Honestly,
that's what I wish I could change.
We're all in this together, ladies.
And I'm glad that you spoke up, because that gives us an opportunity to be able to pray for her.
Thank you.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that with us, Gracie. And I'm sorry it did make you sad, but we're all going to pray for you and her. All right, Van Life Rocks. What would you change if you could?
So obviously there's things in our lives that we can't change. someone loving you,
Right.
death,
Mm.
illness. But my approach to change is that every day we have a chance to change. We wake up,
Yeah.
we have, well, my approach is you create your own reality. So I have the power to make decisions every day, whether it's to spend time with my son, do the things I want to do, find joy in things I do. And even in my past, there's stuff that's happened to me in the past, negative, death, divorce, whatever, but I could change my response to those events. So I create my own reality, and every day I have a choice to make the change in my life. And
Very
that's my approach.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Now, 30 and Awake has a lighter note on this. I'd bring back my beautiful black hair.
I love my gray. Hey, bring it. You know, but
That's
you know,
great.
it's like my hair used to be here, and now it's going back here. But you know, I ain't quitting it.
I ain't quitting it. All right, we got one more to ask this question to before we get to the most important question. RV Weekends, what would you change if you could?
All right, I got two again, but I'll make it fast. The first one I would change, I wish I would have met Jesus earlier in my life.
Wow.
There you go.
Before I met women. Now the second one is even more serious. Well, it's just as serious. I wish I would have been a better husband when I had the chance.
I got you.
But I am and have changed who I was to who I am now to a better man.
Wow.
And
That's
that's
awesome.
what I do on Thursday nights. I talk about being a better husband.
Wow.
Yes. You've come a long way, Betty, from what I can tell. I mean, you're doing great.
Thank you.
You're doing great. All right, so before we get on with this last question, I'm going to play the other trailer to channel members. There's two channel members I haven't got on here yet, Fantastic Travels and Redheaded Riding Hood. I will be getting you guys on this trailer my next live, so here we go. Woo! Thank you, all you guys, for being channel members. You guys are awesome. All right. I see a super chat. Prairie Life, thank you so much. And gratitude for the great community builder you are. Oh, thank you so much, darling. I appreciate that so much. You guys are amazing. All of you guys out there in this chat are amazing people. Wake up every day, look in the mirror, and say, I am amazing, because you guys are. All right. Here's the big question. You guys ready?
I don't know.
Mike, what's in your pocket?
I can only imagine what you're thinking.
I love these guys.
Oh no, you make in your pocket. You were feeling onions earlier.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Teresa, what you got in your pocket?
Well, me, I don't have anything in my pocket. I never carry anything in my pocket. I usually carry him.
In your pocket?
Is her pocket.
But
Oh, that's
a lot of
great.
people would probably say they have change in their pocket. So
There you go.
think of that.
Mike,
kind of
get out of Teresa's pocket.
All right, Lucy.
Next
what you
time I
got
see you, Teresa, I'm going to say, Teresa, what's in your
Her
pocket?
pocket. What's in- right. All right, Lucy, what's in your pocket?
Okay, first and foremost, doggy bag.
Awesome.
Right.
Second, phone.
There you go.
Third, a flashlight carabiner that
There
has
you
a
go.
whistle. And then finally, my pocket knife.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's loaded down pockets there. Lucy.
That's right.
Go.
Linda,
But
Bar-
they're all handy.
Linda Barker saying 2 tissues, both used, but one was accidentally washed. That's great, Linda. That's great. All right, be ready. What's in your pocket?
Oh man. So I have shorts on, so I don't have like pants on.
So he's telling us he's in his pajamas, is what he's telling us.
You in your undies.
But I was putting together a video, so a USB drive was in my pocket,
There you go.
and some lint. And, I was going to say a frog was in my pocket, but I didn't know how that would go over.
When you said lint, it reminds me of that Nellie song. I come from nothing but a pocket full of lint and buttons. Right on. All right, Ava. What's in your pocket?
Always the same thing, but different varieties.
Uh-oh, that could be interesting.
Oh my!
Rocks.
Shiny rocks, non-shiny rocks, flat rocks, round rocks, square rocks. I don't care.
That's right.
They make me happy.
Rocks make you happy. That's awesome. All right. Mellow Nomadic Venture Marshall, what's in your pocket? I can't.
Guitar pick.
I got a guitar pick in my pocket.
Ace
Sweet.
answer. Ace answer. Awesome. All right, Gracie, I'm scared to ask. What's in your pocket?
You know what? I keep my pockets empty so I can fill them up.
Whoa!
But if I'm like Ava, if I'm out and about, I have a thing for rocks too.
Right.
There's the
I
rocks.
have the thing for rockers. Thank you, 30 and Wake, for the 30 and Wake backup channel. Thank you so much
Rock and
for
roll.
the super chat. Thank you, darling, for being here. Yeah, right. That's right. I would have rockers in my pocket. Bon Jovi, he's cool. All right, VanLifeRock, what you got in your pocket?
So one thing, it's the phone.
All right.
But it's powerful, right?
Right.
So there's a message on my phone.
What's it say?
It says, "Earn it."
Earn it.
Oh,
Earn it.
wow.
Yeah.
Right. So every time I look at my phone, it's a reminder. I got to earn it. Whatever I'm doing.
That's perfect.
It's a connection to my family. It's a connection to my friends. It's a connection to you guys. I could share my world with you guys, and I could learn from you guys and be connected with you guys with this little thing right here. It's amazing.
Yeah, that is.
Excellent answer. Very cool. Very cool. You have a lot in your pocket with just a phone.
Oh yeah.
Mad Shad said, I had a flashlight, a lighter, a used cigarette butt because I just went out to smoke. Right on, Mad Shad. Right on. Redhead Riding Hood says, I like that. Earn it, Ray. Yep. That's a great answer, really, dude. Seriously.
Right.
All right.
Catch 30 and awake.
Yes, I did. Thank you for that super chat, 30 and awake. Thank you so much for being here. I'm honored that you were here. I love watching his live streams. He has a great live stream. If you guys don't know 30 and awake, Please check them out. Forever Best Friends. I just seen you. If I missed you, I'm so sorry.
Hey, Gina.
Yes.
Renee wants someone to share a PayPal link so she can do a PayPal for you.
Okay, my PayPal is on my about page. If you go to my about page, I can't share it unless somebody else can share it. I don't know.
Oh, the
Yeah,
kitty.
about section.
Yeah, it's in the about section, I think.
Which means you go to her channel and then there's tabs for videos, playlists. One of them is about. Click on the about page and that will give you the link to go to her Patreon.
Yeah, it has like my PayPal. It has PayPal and Facebook and Instagram and email. All right, so we down to the last question for the last fella. What's in your pocket,
Robert?
Well, I work on public schools, and every day I pick up something unique, and sometimes they're not unique; they're the same. So I love working on high schools and middle schools because kids throw money on the roofs for whatever reason. So I got an old quarter that's been sunburnt and just sitting on the roof for how many years. So I got a quarter in my pocket.
There you go. Quarter in the pocket. Here's a quarter. Call someone. You know.
Do they still have like payphones out in the street?
Well, in Florida they don't because those cockroaches carry you off. I've seen several of those things, man.
Off my list.
Oh, okay. Kaylee dropped my PayPal thing in the chat there. Thank you so much.
If you come in the winter, it's not so bad, especially if we get some really cold weather. There's not that many bugs out.
They're just bigger.
Hello, Catfish Terry. Thank you for being here, my friend. Nice to see you. Homestead, Australia, hello. How are you? Nice to see you guys. We had 4 questions for everybody in here, people that just came in. The first one was, what do you fear? The second was, what brings you joy? The third one was, what would you change if you could? And the fourth one, most importantly, was, what's in your pocket? And the prepper guy had a USB thing. I don't know. Ron C, thank you so much.
Yourself one of those little tins that has a candle and Q-tip and all that dipped into wax so that you could light it. Where's that at, Brian?
I have to ask my wife.
Glorious Life and Wills, thank you. She gave me some quarters from my pocket. Right. That'll hold me down. That'll keep me grounded right there. Right on.
Hey, Carol.
If you guys don't know all of these folks up here, please check them out. Their links are in the description below. They're all super channels, and Gracie is a non-content creator, and we love all those non-content creators. Thank you, Gracie, for being here.
My pleasure.
And,
Thanks for having me. I don't know if it's appropriate. Is it appropriate to say that, well, okay, I'll just say this. This is the first time I've been on a live.
Oh,
right.
Oh, you did great.
She's love to you there. There you go. Love to you, lady.
You did great.
Yeah, you did good.
Yeah, you did. I tell you.
And we'll just leave you up
Had I
here
known
by
you were
yourself.
a virgin
Right.
I was going to say, pop the cherry, but I didn't know if that would be appropriate.
Oh my
I
goodness.
said it anyway because, I'm old and I
Wait
can
for the
do what
after
I
show.
want. I'm the old and I can do what I want.
Hello, Shebna. I just seen you. I'm so sorry I missed you coming in. Hello. So did you have fun, Gracie?
Oh, absolutely. I always have fun.
Awesome. Yeah, she's a wild lady, guys. Van Man Cat, thank you for being here. All of you guys are amazing.
There's no proof. You have no proof.
And
You haven't been camping yet.
9 o'clock.
That the computer just told us what time it was.
It's 9 o'clock.
It's
my
9
house.
Know where everyone is.
Walk on a
8 o'clock here.
Thank you, everybody in the chat, for being here. Thank you for all the super chats and super stickers. I love you all. You all are amazing. The onion that's in Mike's pocket's burning my eyes up here. So
thank you, Gina, for having me.
I'm gonna. We all gonna say goodnight to these guys. You guys can hang on here. So let me put a something on here to. Here, we'll just do this. Good night, guys.